Hello, my friends. This is Wendy with Love and Stampin', and today is June. What is today? June 28th, 2022. You might be catching this on a recording, so I'm trying to let people know what time and day it is. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I failed to print a couple of documents I needed for our chat, but that's okay. We're going to forge ahead. All right. First things first, I emailed the July Creative Inspiration Calendar today, and it went out this morning. So if you didn't get it because you're not on my email list, simple fix. Go to the description below this video, scroll all the way to the very bottom, and click Get My Emails. There's a link there, and then subscribe, and then just follow it all the way through and make sure you check your email for the confirmation, because you got to confirm it. You can't just sign up. You have to then follow through with doing a confirmation. So when you do that, you will get this creative inspiration calendar free from me every month, and every day of the month there is an idea for you on what to make, something to do, something to create. And I happen to know a couple of people who print this off every month and have it in a folder, and then they can, when they need creative inspiration, they can go through all the old calendars and look them up and grab an idea. So if you are interested in getting this for free from me, the link is in the description all the way to the bottom under Get My Emails. Okay. Today is our last YouTube live giveaway. We are doing that today, so stick around till the very end for me to share with you the giveaway and how to enter. Now, for the month of July, I have a new host code, which again, I don't have printed in front of me, but I will make sure it is added, I believe, in the description below the video. It says current host code. If it's not, it will be there at the end. I'm giving away these new, what are they called? The packaging name, I don't think is correct. There was a little faux pas in the packaging name. We've got the new mini catalog here. It's going to launch in just a couple of days. These are the festive pearls. That's what these are, festive pearls. The naming on the package is incorrect, so I don't know if that was just a oopsie doops. But aren't these beautiful? So gorgeous. So you'll get these free from me when you place a $40 order or more using the July host code that will be linked below in the description. Okay, now let's talk really, really fast about the new catalog, and then we're going to move on to our project. The new catalog, which is the July through December holiday catalog. Well, it's called July through December catalog. I say holiday catalog because it's full of holiday goodies. I can't open it and show anything inside yet because it's not July 1st, but this launches on July 1st along with Celebration. You'll be able to choose free product out of this brochure when you place a $50 or $100 order, okay? So there's all kinds of fun stuff in here. I am gonna do a special YouTube live event on Friday to launch the new catalog. So you're gonna wanna stay tuned for that. Also, last thing before we move on to our projects, I am doing a fall paper party retreat. Now, a lot of you attended my summer retreat and you loved it. Falls is going to be just as epic. There's all of these gorgeous designer series paper packs that are included with your retreat. The retreat is $89 right now until June 30th. So literally like 2 days. And then it'll go up to $99 after July 1st. So if you want to get in on this, there will be a link below the video called Fall Paper Party Retreat. And you have to sign up and pay for it before June 30th or by June 30th. And then you'll get that $89. If you don't pay for it, we will correct your invoice. It'll be changed to $99 and you do have to pay the higher fee. So that is what the paper party is all about, is you get the papers, plus you get card kits to go with them to put it together. There's several people on here who attended my paper party just over this last weekend. So if you beautiful people that attended would like to leave a comment here letting other people know what it's like, and if you enjoyed it, I would really appreciate that. Okay, let's get crafty, okay? So today we are going to focus on red, white, and blue. And for those of you, I gotta get my chair. For those of you who don't live in the United States, you may or may not know that the 4th of July is the United States celebration of independence, and when we became a country. So our flag is red, white, and blue, as is there's many other flags actually that are red, white, and blue. And so I thought it would be fun to do a red, white, and blue project. And the card I'm going to make is going to be geared towards thanking somebody who provides service to our country. So in whatever realm that may be. And, you know, while we're making these things and talking about this stuff, I'll probably just talk about a few things that I feel that I love about my country, and we'll talk about a few things. But anyway, what we're gonna do is first I'm gonna show you a card I made, because this is a fantastic red, white, and blue combo. We've got Sweet Sorbet and Starry Sky, and I made this card using the Sunny Splash stamp set. Isn't that cute? Such a cute set. And I just thought this was cute. Very simple. Nothing super crazy. I did emboss the background with that beautiful, what is the name of that embossing folder? Let's look it up, okay? I've got my catalog handy right here. It kind of looks like ribbon. It is called the Cascading Ruffles. Anyways, it kind of reminded me of like a flag waving. So that's why I went with that. So that's a cute card. So now we're gonna make another one with a different red and blue combo, which is Real Red and Night of Navy. So what I wanna do, let me set these aside. I'll show you the stamp sets we're gonna use here in just a minute. What we're gonna do is I thought, you know what? I'm gonna dive into all of my scraps. So this is how I store my scraps. I have a little label on here that tells me the name of the paper and the item number. So when I need to reorder, I know. However, I'll be honest, I never use this label because I know them all by heart at this point. So I have these bags, and these bags sit on top of my full packs of paper. I prefer to store my paper flat instead of vertical. And so I thought, well, let me use some of these up. So I'm gonna grab out of here a couple of different strips, because don't we all end up with these long kind of random strips of paper? Yes, we do, is the answer to that. Yes, we do. And then I have this ridiculous bucket that is just full of white scraps. So we're gonna pull a few out of there too. Then I've pre-cut a piece of cardstock at 3 3/4 by 5 inches. Move these guys out of the way. And I thought it would be fun to just do some sort of design or decoration on here with the strips of paper. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna use this Stampin' Seal Plus. And I'm just gonna kind of pick a starting point and lay this down. And then we'll go with white. How is everybody doing today? As I do this, I'm gonna layer these pieces down, and then you guys just chat in and tell me how you're doing today. Tell me where you're visiting me from. So as I'm doing this, I just wanted to share, you know, there's a whole heaping boatload. There's a more than a boatload. There is a semi truck attached to a boat, attached to a plane, attached to a cargo van, attached to, you get my point. There is a lot of upheaval in the old US today. And I think that that's actually, it's kind of across the board. It happens everywhere. But there's a lot of different things going on. We're not going to discuss any of them because I don't do that. But what I am going to say is everybody's got their problems. Am I right? The US has their problems. Every country has their problems. We are no exception. We aren't perfect, but you know what? I am very thankful to have been born in this country, and I do love where I live. And I have traveled just a small amount around the world, or in different areas, I should say. I shouldn't say around the world. I've traveled a small amount, and I think, I could be wrong, but I think wherever you're born is just what feels like home to you for the most part, you know? I have a very dear friend who's a Bosnian refugee who moved here many years ago, and he went home to visit, and I am sure when he goes home, he just feels like he's at home, you know? Wherever we are born and raised is what just feels good to us. It's what feels like home. It's what feels safe and good and all the things, no matter the circumstance of that country, no matter, you know, okay, with maybe the exception of, you know, North Korea or something. But I think that often we comment or make comments about our other countries or our own country or how we would do things different or this different and that different. And yeah, there's a lot of things that, you know, we could work on here in the US, and there's a lot of things they can work on in other places in the world. So all of that is to say, I'm grateful for where I live. I'm grateful for the people that make our world, our community in the US. And I love that the US is a place where most people can come and feel loved and cared for, regardless of what the media and different places like to tell us. We have a lot of people here from a lot of different walks of earth, and they are free to practice their religions and different things like that. And that just makes me feel wonderful to be, you know, to live in a place that is open to that and allows it, you know. So anyway, that's all I have to say on that subject. I have glue all over my thing now, and I've finished what I was going to do here. So now I'm just going to cut all of this away, okay? So, yeah, let's see what's going on in my life. We have just been busy with swim team and all the different goings-ons. And I have to say that, you know, summer is kicking my butt because I am not used to my daughter being home all the time and trying to figure out how to entertain or help to entertain an only child that's 13 is a little rough, guys. It's a little bit rough. So she's got horseback riding, she has swim, but you know, when you have no siblings, and we don't live in an area where there's like easy access to neighborhood kids type thing, we don't have that luxury here. So because of that, I gotta get this off here before I finish my project. I'll show you what I use. These, you can find these on Amazon. There's actually a link below this video that has these, and they are the weirdest thing. They're like a little rubber bumpy thing, and they just peel the adhesive right off. It's bizarre. I don't understand how it works, but it does. And I've got 2 or 3 of them, which I don't know why. You really don't need more than one, but you know, when you're a collector of the things, that's what happens. Okay. So we're gonna score it 5.5. And I do want to say, in case you're new around here, maybe you've never been on one of my YouTube lives, I don't tend to answer questions during the live while I'm creating, because it's just too difficult, but I like to go back and chat with you in the comments and stuff. So you will, and I will go back and look, see if anyone has any questions or anything while we're still live. All right, so we're gonna add this like so, like that, to a real red. So this is real red and Night of Navy, and you saw I just did random strips. This piece is cut at 3 1/8 by 5 1/8. No, scratch that. This piece is cut at 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. Okay, so we're gonna add this with dimensionals. And I know you're like, oh my Lord, Wendy, that's so much. Why are you using that many dimensionals? Because I don't like saggy parts. Okay, if you've been around for a while, you know this. I always say I have my own saggy parts. I don't like having saggy parts on my cards. It bugs me. So I like my cards to feel secure, feel well made, and look well made. Craftsmanship is really important to me. So I don't just throw a couple of dimensionals on and call it a day. It has to be, especially when it's a big panel like this, I have to really dimensional it up. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we're gonna add this. All right, now that's pretty just like that. You can just put a sentiment here and call it a day, but we're gonna add some other stuff. So I'm gonna stamp the sentiment, which I'm using here, Charming Sentiments, and there's dies that cut all of these out, which is amazing. And I'm gonna use Beyond Grateful. So we're gonna ink this up and stamp it down. Woo, ain't that pretty? Okay, and then put my dies over here. I have the Fond of Autumn stamp set. Now, this is not available until Friday, July 1st. This is one of the new stamp sets that I am goo goo gaga over because I have lots of ideas in my head on how to use it. But I thought, you know what? I'm gonna use it for this so I could show you guys how cool this is. So we're gonna take, and I don't want this whole image, which is perfectly fine because there's a die, and it will just cut out pieces and parts, which I think is so stinking smart. So I'm just gonna ink up this one end of what I do want and stamp it. Got a great impression. And then I'll set that aside to clean it. And then we're gonna color. So let's use, we're using Cherry Cobbler, Real Red Dark, and Real Red Light. And we're gonna color. Now, because I'm coloring, this takes a little bit of time, and I will be able to chit chat a smidge during the coloring process here. So if you have any questions for me about paper parties, upcoming stuff, what's going on, there is a special offer in the celebration catalog for when you purchase the starter kit. You'll be able to get a planner with it, which is really cute. I have it, I've assembled it. Honestly, it's worth it just to get the cover of the planner because it's so cute. So I'll show you guys that in a future video. I've actually already recorded the video for that. My husband and I are gonna go on a date this weekend. I'm very excited about that. It has been forever since we've had a date night. So we're gonna go see Top Gun, which I have already seen, and I'm not gonna spoil anything for you in case you haven't seen it, but holy mackerel, it is good. So I saw it, but I want my husband to see it in the theater, so we're gonna go see it. And then he got a, so here I just laid down the cherry cobbler, and now I'm going in with the dark real red for my next color. I just want it to be nice and dark around the center. So, for his 5-year anniversary with his job, he got a gift certificate. Well, it was weird. They sent this thing that said you can choose a restaurant to have dinner at. And so he did it, like he had to make the choice, and then they sent him the gift certificate. And included with the gift certificate was a free appetizer coupon. So we have the gift certificate to go to dinner, plus we have the free appetizer coupon. So we're gonna go, and this is funny. So I text him today and I said, you know, hey, like there's show times, because we can only find Top Gun playing on Saturday in one theater near us. So I said our choices are like 2:50, 6 o'clock, and like 9:20. And obviously we want to have dinner in there. So I was like, would you rather go to the 2:55 and then do dinner after, or would you rather go to the 9 o'clock and do dinner before? Which I knew what he was going to choose. I knew he was going to choose to go to the 2:55. Why? Because we're old. We are not 20 something anymore. So I laughed when he texted me back and he's like, the 2:55. And I said, I knew you were going to say that. We're too old for going out, being out late or something. Or he said, that's proof that we're getting old or something. And he responded and he said, if we went to the 9:20, we wouldn't be getting home till after midnight. And it made me laugh out loud because I was like, once again, proof that we're getting old is that, you know, there was a time where it was a normal thing for me to come home at 2-3 o'clock in the morning. I mean, on a weekend, that was not unusual for me. So, I just got a really good chuckle out of it. I thought, oh my gosh, we are really, truly, like, living our age. There's no doubt. So here I'm just coloring the dark Daffodil Delight in the center, and then I'm using the light Daffodil Delight around the outside of the center of these flowers. And then we're going to use Granny Apple Green for the leaves. So yeah, that's the big plan for this weekend. We're also going to do a barbecue. I am going to make Aunt Jen. Oh, you know what? I just did that wrong. This whole thing needs to be colored with the light, and then I'm going to go back in with the dark. Okay. So I'm going to make Aunt Jen noodles, which there will be a video, but not on this channel. Ha ha ha. With how to make those. And then also, I'm going to do a hot dog bar. So I follow this gal on YouTube called She's in Her Apron. I can't remember her name. I can never remember her real name. Kimmy. Anyway, she did a hot dog bar. And I was like, wait, what is this? A hot dog bar? And then I did more research and watched her video, and it's so cool. You like do hot dogs, but then you set out condiments, and you put out a menu of like different hot dog combinations that you can try. And so I thought it would be really fun to do that. So that's what we're gonna do for our barbecue. Okay, now I have my image ready. So now I just need to die cut it. So this die, this is what I think is so cool. This die cuts this entire thing, but it's in four pieces. So even though you could use it all together as one, there's a die that'll let you cut it all together as one, or you could use this die and it's gonna cut all these pieces apart. So I just love that. I think that is so creative, and such a good use of our tools. So we're gonna die cut this stuff out really quick. Get this where I want it. So this is Post-it note tape, and I love this stuff. You can find it on Amazon. There is a link below the video to it if you need some. But it is great for holding your dies in place to run them through your die cut machine. So I gotta go walk over to do this because my die cut machine is on a countertop away from me. This is why I rarely die cut on video with you guys, because it's kind of a pain in the booty the way I have to do it. Okay, so I'm done, so hold on, I'm coming back, I promise. Okay, so here you can see here's that separate piece. So we have our Beyond Grateful, which die cut beautiful. And then we have our flowers. And I will reuse that. Now this is a little tacky, so I'll just come right back in with that adhesive remover and remove the tackiness on it. And now we have our little floral piece. I'm trying to decide how I want to arrange it. So then I just kind of play around. What do I want to do with this? Beyond Grateful. Maybe it's gonna go like that. Oh, I kind of like that. That kind of looks nice, huh? Let's see. Or like this, maybe? That's pretty too. We've got a few options. I'm not super crazy about how it's coming together with the arrangement part, but I'm not starting over, that's for sure. So we will get it arranged in a way that makes me happy and then move on with our lives, because that's that. Okay, so I think, yeah, I think we're gonna go with it like this. And I like it kind of hanging over a little. And then we'll just kind of drop this down a little. Whoops. And then we need some adhesive on the end. Look at that. Love it. So pretty. And then for the final touch, I think we should add some of those embellishments that I showed you earlier that are freebies for the month of July. There they are. And see how kind of pretty they go with like the red, white, and bluish? They're really pretty. So I'm gonna use silver because I just think silver looks nice. And we're just gonna add, get out of here, a few of these kind of randomly. Like that. Okay, and that's it, all done. It's not pretty. So there's our 2 finished cards with very different red, white, and blue themes. And let me grab my iPad so I can see your guys' comments. Why is my nose running? You know, my mom has this problem too. We have this nose running issue. It must be hereditary. I'm trying to get my YouTube to pull up here on my iPad. Excuse me. There I am. Okay. I'm looking at your comments. Hello, Florida, Oregon Coast, Estes Park, Cody, Wyoming, Texas, North Carolina. Oh, hey, Melinda. Deborah Walker's here. Deborah Norris from Indiana. Miss Deborah, the paper party was amazing. Loved it. Wendy and the helpers put so much into it. I'll definitely sign up for the fall one, and hopefully many of you will as well. Thank you, Terry, for that shout out. Pennsylvania, Texas, Arizona. Wendy's paper parties are fun, and she has great card kits to inspire creativity and get you crafting. You guys are all awesome. Wisconsin, Texas, Ontario. Judy's eating her lunch. Hello, Texas, Cedar Creek. Looks like some weather is a little bit crazy across the land. Swim team. Oh my God, this is new to me. Grandsons are involved for the first time. Goodness, is the chaos really organized? Yes, it is definitely organized chaos. Olympia. Simple but very nice. Absolutely agree. My hubby and I plan to see Top Gun this weekend also. It was so good. Washington Top Gun was great. We are spoiled now and only go to the 21 theater so we can have heated reclining seats. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. We wouldn't want heated seats here because it's 100 degrees. So you're happy to be in a cold room here. Hello in Nebraska. Very nice. Okay, so we have one last giveaway. Thank you all for your comments. We have one last YouTube live giveaway. And it is a stamp cleaning kit, is what I'm calling it. And it is the Stampin' Scrub, the Stampin' Mist, and the Simply Chamois. So all the things you would need to clean your stamps well. And if you want this kit, you have to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, make sure you're subscribed. Click the thumbs up on this video. There's a little thumbs up, thumbs down. Click the thumbs up on this video. Share the then you want to leave a comment telling us your very favorite summertime dessert. I think we've already asked like for a treat or food or whatever, but let's do a specific to a dessert. Like, is it ice cream? Is there a specific cake you always like to have in summertime? Something like that. So leave a comment and let us know. I choose from the comments and then I go check, make sure you're subscribed and check, make sure you did a thumbs up and all the things. And then I choose the winners. So I will be choosing a winner on Friday. I know I said that the last 2 weeks and then I didn't post the winner till like Saturday. But, you know, I've done good. I've posted the winners each week, so I will continue to do that. So this is the prize that I'm giving away today. All right. I don't think I see any more questions coming in. I hope you guys had fun seeing how I made these. I am going to be mailing the holiday catalog out to anybody who has placed an order with me in the last 3 months. Those should go in the mail this week. I'm just a little behind schedule. With summer the way it is, normally I would already have my catalogs out in the mail, but it's just, I've just gotten behind. So our goal is to get those out this week. And I hope that you all have an amazing rest of your week and you enjoyed hanging out with me. I always enjoy hanging out with you. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.